Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Before we get started with today's video, I would like to ask you a favor. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, or if you're a frequent viewer, please consider supporting by liking and subscribing. These actions will help me produce more videos like this, and they will help spread mental health awareness. So thank you for listening, and let's begin. Have you ever found yourself lying awake in the middle of the night, feeling empty, and suddenly, you miss someone who once hurt you deeply? Someone who made you cry, broke your heart, maybe even made you stop believing in love, and yet, you still miss them. It sounds irrational, doesn't it? But honestly, it's one of the most human things. In today's video, we're going to explore a very emotional, very real question. Why do we miss someone who once hurt us? If you're carrying around a sense of longing you don't fully understand, this video might help you make sense of it. Number 1, you miss their good qualities. It's easy to focus on all of the bad things someone did to us when we're angry. But if they wouldn't have done those bad things, we might actually miss them. For example, let's say your ex cheated on you. You're furious and heartbroken, but then one day, you start missing them. What did you miss about them? Was it their sense of humor, their looks, or something else? Maybe you miss the good times that you shared together. When we break up with someone, we don't just break up with their bad qualities, we also break up with their good qualities. And sometimes, when we realize what we've lost, we start missing them even more than before. Number 2, you had chemistry. Some people just have chemistry. They make you laugh. They know how to make you smile. They tell great stories, and they make you feel alive. You don't want to admit it, but you miss the way it felt to be around them. Now you're trying to move on, but no one seems to make you feel the same way. If you had to describe it in one word, it was magic. You don't know what it was, but it was definitely there. The funny thing is that sometimes when you get this feeling with someone, you don't even know they're the right person for you. You just know you want them around. It doesn't matter if you were together or not. If they're gone, you're going to miss that spark. It happens with friends too. There are certain people who make life better just by being in it. And when they're gone, we really miss them, even if they've never treated us badly. Number 3, the memories you shared. We tend to remember the best times of our lives when we think about the ones we've lost. We don't think about the arguments or the times they made us cry. We think about the fun times we had, the vacations we went on, the parties we attended together, the secrets we shared. All these memories come flooding back to us when we haven't seen them in a while. We might even find ourselves reminiscing about them to our friends. We tell stories about how much fun we had with them, how much we learned from them, how much they meant to us. These memories make us feel good about ourselves. They remind us of who we were, who we are, and who we want to be. And when we lose someone, we can't help but miss them. Number 4, they were your first. There's always a first time for everything. Your first love, your first heartbreak, your first kiss, your first friend. These are all important moments in our lives. They shape us into who we are, and they stay with us forever. The funny thing is that sometimes our first experiences are also our worst experiences. Your first love may have been your last. Your first date may have been your last date. Your first kiss may have been your last. This is because firsts leave a lasting impression on us. We remember them vividly and we cherish them, even if they weren't the best. That's why you might miss your first love, even if you're not in love anymore. You miss the feeling of first falling in love, the butterflies in your stomach, the excitement of new romance. You might even miss the pain of heartbreak, because it was all new to you. It was the first time you'd ever experienced anything like it, and that made it even more intense. Firsts are special. They're once-in-a-lifetime moments that we never get back. And when we lose someone who was a part of our firsts, we can't help but miss them. Number 5, you have a kind heart. This might surprise you, but missing someone who hurts you is often a sign that you have a warm, loving heart. Not everyone can feel deeply. Not everyone dares to be vulnerable, to love fully. But you did. And the fact that you're still feeling something for someone who didn't treat you right, that says more about your capacity to love than about their worth. You're not weak. You're not foolish. You're just human with a heart that gives, feels, remembers. And if you can love someone who hurts you, then one day, you'll be able to love someone who heals you. Number 6, you idealize them. When someone hurts us, we often try to make sense of it. We ask ourselves why they did what they did and try to understand their motivations. Sometimes we even come up with excuses for them. This is because we want to believe that they're good people. Deep down, even if their actions don't seem to reflect that. We idealize them and put them on a pedestal, even though they don't deserve it. We do this to protect ourselves from the pain of realizing that they're just human, like the rest of us. We don't want to believe that they're capable of doing bad things, even if they've done them before. We want to believe that they're good people who made a mistake, and because of this, we often miss them when they're gone. Number 7, you blame yourself. Sometimes we blame ourselves for the bad things that happen to us. This is especially true if we've been hurt by someone we care about. We might think that we deserved their bad treatment, that we brought it on ourselves. This is usually not the case, but we often convince ourselves that it is. When we feel guilty, we miss the person who hurt us even more. We miss them because we want to fix things. We want to make them see that we're worth it. We want to show them that we're not perfect, but we're good enough. This is why we might stalk their social media accounts. We want to see what they're up to, how they're doing. We want to know if they're thinking about us too. We might even reach out to them, hoping to rekindle what we once had. And number 8. The thought of moving on scares you. Moving on is hard. It's scary. It means letting go of the past and facing the future alone. It means accepting that things will never be the same again. It means accepting that you're not the same person you were before. It means accepting that you're stronger now, wiser, more resilient. It also means accepting that you don't need the person who hurt you. You can do things on your own. You don't need them anymore. This scares you because you're not sure if you can do it. You're not sure if you're strong enough. You're not sure if you can face the future without them. This is why you might miss them even more when they're gone. You miss the familiarity of your old life, the comfort of knowing what's next, the security of knowing that you had them to fall back on. In conclusion, missing someone who has hurt you can be a confusing and painful experience. However, understanding why you miss them can help you move on. Friend, missing someone who hurt you doesn't mean you're stuck, but it is a reminder that healing is a process. Let that memory be a chapter in your story, not the whole book. Let it be a scar, not to make you sad, but to remind you of how much you've grown. They may no longer be part of your life, but you're still here, and you still have love to give to someone kinder, gentler, more deserving. Your heart broke, yes, but it's still beating, and it's stronger than ever. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. I know today's topic might have stirred up old feelings, and I want you to know, your emotions are valid. They are not a sign of weakness, but of depth. If this video helped you in any way, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who might need to hear these words too. And if you feel like saying something, drop a comment below, even if it's just a dot, to let me know you're here and this message resonated with you. I read every comment, and I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, remember, pain doesn't make you broken, it makes you deeper.